All right, and we're live. So, good morning, Evolvers. So, we do this every Tuesday. This is a networking event. Feel free to join them, plug your communities, talk about what you're doing, your business online or even offline, doesn't matter. Feel free to share away. So, as you know me, I'm one of the admins in Evolve Now Social, and I've got the community AAA Wealth Builders, which we're all about building wealth, but about building wealth together. So more collaborating, coming up with new ideas, exciting adventures, and then we help each other with each other's communities. So if you just want to check out AAA Wealth Builders, there is a link in the one of the pin post, welcome pin post on Evolve Now Social. Feel free to check it out. That's also a link rotator. So when you join, you'll join underneath somebody else, not directly to the community. So that's why it's not a Skool link. But anyway, let's get into this and let's talk about some other communities and see what's happening. So I know, Sean, I'll start with you because your community's coming in a week away, you were just saying. So if you want to go ahead and share some information of this one.
Yeah, well, we have Network Marketing Insider, NMI, Connection Creator Academy going live in 1 week, guys. 1 week, the 15th of December, helping people get out of their comfort zone and helping them build connections, helping them get in front of the camera more, help them build some confidence behind it. Also, how to connect with other human beings on calls, connection calls in the messenger. And it's a community that's going to be really going to get you outside and hold you accountable to do more. Because I'm all about action. Taking action is important. Learning things and actually implementing them, and taking what you've taught inside of Evolve Now. Going to reward those that are members inside, affiliates inside, and that you can earn some tokens as well. NMI tokens on the Algorand blockchain. Learn all the strategies, how to set that up, all through AAA Wealth Builders. Highly recommend anyone that hasn't taken a look at that, get in that and get into all the other ones that we're involved in, because we're all connecting. We're all, helping others. And the more that you put yourself out there, divvy up a little bit of your time to go to each of the communities. But I'm all about, educating, making sure that people take action, and looking forward to the launch on, the 15th. And the first 50 is $10 a month. 51st and higher, sorry, it's going to be at 25. It's going to be FOMO. So we want to make sure you get in now before it's too late.
Got to get in early, so then you get the bigger commissions, but you're still paying the cheaper price.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm very excited for your one. It's Sean's one's also going to help with any community. So if you're recruiting for another community, but you just don't know how, Sean's one's about that as well. So we'll jump to you, Liam. We all know you. We see you around, and that's how's your community going? And yeah,
it's going pretty well. So I've got too much on my plate is the problem at the moment. So I'm in talks with somebody. I actually finally found a human being that I know personally that will do a drop shipping Shopify account for me, because I'm tired of all these bots and these pushy people. So that is still pending. I was able to get the nervous system recipe book presented for the in the classroom. I've got it listed at $10. It covers 8 different nervous system issues: mild stress, acute intense short-term stress, depression, shingles, neuropathy, and a couple others. I'm working on getting other body systems. I think the next I'm going to do is probably respiratory or circulatory system. A lot of people are talking about blood pressure issues. I'm planning on doing recipe books for each body system and doing it broken down that way. If people want to just buy a specific body system, that'll be available. And then once I've got them all written, I'm going to compile them into a book where you can buy all of them combined for a little bit of a discount. I'm also working on getting a freemium set up. Once I get more stuff into the classroom and more things already set in place, I'm going to turn it into freemium, where it's going to be a free, where they have access to the live stream and basic stuff. They can attend a weekly listen only call. And then the next level, the paid level, the basic paid level, will have access to discounts in the classroom, as well as access to a Q&A, a weekly Q&A, where we all kind of do it weekly. And then I'm going to do a pro or VIP level where they get weekly one-on-one calls with me, as well as they'll be able to have access to the things in the classroom for free and all of that. So I'm hoping to be able to do that either January or February, just as a matter of when I can get everything written up. I do use some AI, but I still, even when they get the information, I still end up going back through and putting it into my words. So I probably will do that forever and a day because I just don't, I can spot AI. I'd rather it be somewhat genuine.
Yeah, AI is a bit tricky. I always find myself like going back and forth with it before I'll actually get a post, just to try and, because you say don't
Hmm.
change what I'm saying, just
Right,
fix some
right.
things. But
So
yeah, yeah,
but it's been exciting. I've had a handful of people. I've had some people churn out, but honestly, I get more people coming in, and as long as I can get them to engage quickly, it usually works out well. But the natural health topic is really finally starting to pump as far as being a fad thing at the moment. So I'm hoping that just being at the right spot at the right time and the amount of information I have will pull it off for me.
yeah. Well, there's definitely a load of information in there already, so it's kind of tricky for community creators, isn't it? Like, because you put all the information, but then you know you don't know how to get people to go back to it. So I don't know if school's got any updates to sort of do anything with that other than the classroom, but yeah, but
Well,
yeah,
that's
and that
honestly what I've been doing also is playing around with the format of what I'm posting and attempting to get more engagement that way. Instead of just presenting information, I'm more likely to say, hey, give this a try. I've started weekly challenges that are all based on functional approaches, things that they can easily implement into their life. And just trying to go, I'm always going to be heavy on the information because I've got so much of it, but I'm starting to realize that all the information is overwhelming. So kind of breaking it down into tiny, tiny little bits and then trying to get them encouraged to engage in other ways. That's why I want to set up the weekly calls and the one-on-ones and all of that, because that's uh, as I go forward, that's where the meat and potatoes of the information is really going to be given and understood. Because just putting information out there, it's just overwhelming people.
yeah, you could probably do like more of a teaser in the post, and then learn more at the weekly call or something.
Yep,
So
that's what I'm working towards.
yeah, that's going to be good. I'm looking forward to freemium. I love their potential with freemium, like join free and refer and earn money. So
Hmm.
it's just no brainer. So welcome, Michael, and you got a community and stuff that you want to talk about? Oh, you on mute. Yeah. Oh,
Can you hear me okay?
yep, can hear.
Um, so my my community is I call it passion projects. I got started with it. So as a freelance illustrator, cartoonist, caricature artist, I've been taking on I call them passion projects, and usually it's when I have personally chosen somebody of my own free will, of my own reasoning. I want to create something that hopefully means something to you. And it's run the gamut of, oh, yeah, your daughter looked cute, dressed as a princess. I'd be more than happy to draw her, illustrate her as an actual cartoon princess. Let me make that for you. Happy to ship it to you. No cost to you whatsoever. I do not want your money because I get more joy creating that something for you and you thought was really cool. And then I've done pets who've passed away, pet portraits, portraits of people's moms and dads who passed away. Um, I've done caricatures, and again, these are all just offers I've made on my own. So, it really, is my community is kind of like an extension of that idea of that, as and when I first started posting, I realized really I feel like really kind of quickly. Okay, I don't want to make this just about me. Yeah, I'm posting my newest YouTube video episode. Yeah, I'm posting my newest artwork. But I'm trying because I'm trying. I feel like that's all the word I've got. And that's all I can do is try to actually get some engagement. and I changed the description of the group, just basically saying that, like, look, this is for you too. Whatever it is that you're passionate about, and I call it passion project. Let us know. It could be your grandkids, it could be your dogs, it could be your cat, it could be, if it's something you're passionate about, and it brings you joy, it brings you great, reward. Please, let's get a thread going. Let's get some actual interaction going. And I've had a couple of comments. I have a friend of mine. His name's Joe Orzak. He's been very kind in trying to get the ball rolling. Honestly, I feel it's been like pulling teeth, trying to get anybody to actually like get some real community going.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky. Like I'd notice a lot of people, they just like to scroll things and not so much engage. So getting them out of that comfort zone, like of not putting themselves out there, it's a tricky one. Like even like your offer's good. Like let me know what you want and I'll make it up for you, kind of thing. However, them putting it there for everyone else to see might be deterring them a little bit. So do you have like a classroom or anything set up in there?
Not really, because I don't honestly. I don't. I kind of know, but I kind of don't know. So imposter, and it's basically, I like all of us. I'll go ahead and say all of us, but I'm mostly pointing at myself, like one finger here. I suffer from imposter syndrome. So the imposter syndrome says, "What do you have to teach? What do you know? No, little to nothing." That kind of thing. That voice. Honestly, I don't even know where I get started on any kind of like classroom teaching. What is it? I would teach that kind of thing, or what kind of skills I've gained along the way through 30 years of customer service, call center, actual real time experience, and also being a illustrator. Lessons I've learned along the way. So some of those are kind of like compacted into some of my videos on YouTube. And I know there are questions I had when I first got out there doing freelance, like, well, how do you do this? How much do you charge? That kind of thing. But anyway, so it's just a matter of me just trying to figure that out.
Yeah, you seem to be a giver, so you could have your start here course, like, but then you could also have some sort of free course where, because you're asking people to give you feedback, you're asking people to ask you for, tell me what passions you got or what's a memory, and I'll draw it for you. You might be able to set up a little course, and it could be something basic like how to get your first sketch. And then it could take them through for the engagement, like just leave a post, let me know, I'll reach out to you. Sort of just explain it, simplify it. Because a lot of people, that they'll watch and watch and watch, but they do not actually consume in the information that they're reading in your post. They're more just like trying to skim read kind of thing. Who, like, especially when you go through social medias and you see a million different posts. Yeah, exactly. And if you're doing it, you could only imagine how many more people are doing that. Yeah. So just a simple course, since you're already a giver and you're giving it anyway, the course could just be how to get your first drawing from me, how to get started. And then because you are doing that, you do want to monetize it at some stage. So after this, you could probably do another course, how to get I don't know too much about art and that sort of stuff. I see you got some pretty cool artwork there, so I know you know your stuff. However, you could probably do a more advanced one. So you could say in the first course could be how to get a free image of one of your loved ones and yourself, or something like a portrait image with them. And then after that, you could say, do you want a full image? Purchase this course and I'll do your whole family, a whole family Christmas image, something like this. And then when they purchase that course, $2, $3, $10, whatever you want to charge for it, all depends on you, how much you value your work. And obviously you increase that as demand goes up. However, so you could just start with that. Like, so how can I give to you kind of thing, but word it in a way for them to take action. So how can I get how to get your first portrait with a loved one or with a pet, or whatever it is. Sort of just word it in a way that catches their attention and makes them act on it. So since you're already given, you could go down that road rather than actually teaching something. It could more just be how to get something. So if that gives, I'm just here for ideas. Like,
you actually already given me an idea. So I recently finished. I was hired. Actually hired. Hey, I made some money. I feel like when I make money, it's like accidentally. Oh, what? Where'd that come from? Anyway, so hired to do large family, 11 people in the same caricature, in the same. So the paper I've always used, whether it be live gigs, whether it be working in my, as you can see, my behind me, my art studio, art space, nerd space. Is I have always preferred 11 by 17 80-pound cardstock because it's great. It's great paper. It's durable. It's it's a great size. It's not. I hate 8.5 by 11. It's to me it's just, or to me it's just so short, so small. Like and personal, where you have 11 by 17 is like more like a, oh wow, look at this kind of size. Anyway, so I so my goal, and I've never done like multiple people, that's especially 11 people in the same space before. And it made me nervous. And I'm willing to admit, I have a very extremely low opinion of other caricature artists, and no disrespect to them. That when I've seen them do like multiple people in the same character, to me, it just looks like a bunch of floating heads, disembodied floating heads, and I'm not down for that at all. Like, nope, I am not going to get involved with that because that's not. I don't want to be known for that. Anyhow, so I figured it out, to my surprise, and I was actually very pleased with how things turned out. My client was very pleased. I definitely undervalued myself with the price I wound up charging my client. But anyway, so yeah, so there's that. Like, hey, if you want a lot, if you have a holiday event coming up, it's, we all know it's hard for family to get together in the same space at the same time. But you want to like some kind of a memento of that, contact me, and and then we'll go from there. But that'll be something I would charge for, that's for sure. And I already have an idea of what I would charge for it now that I've already gone through the pain and agony of like 11 caricatures. I keep on saying that, 11 caricatures in the same space. But anyway, so yeah, that's definitely an idea.
There's a lot to offer in all three of you guys' community. I already see the value in Liam and Sean's. I haven't went through yours too much, Michael. However, when we do, because I'm going to download this, throw your links in the comments, and we can all, help each other to grow. And anyone that wants to share this video far and right, use your links, join everyone's group, use your personal links to refer it, and never know, you could pick up a few recruits, especially if you know anyone in the health, full body transformation movement. Go to Liam. Know anyone that wants to make something online, income, and recruit like a beast, go to Sean. Know anyone interested in some portraits, hook them up with Michael. So if we all help each other, and we're all in different areas, all in different niches. So yeah, really great.
Shopify, Liam.
What's up?
How long have you been doing Shopify?
I haven't yet. I've got a guy that I've got. So I because of the worldwide shipping thing, I don't understand the drop shipping stuff well enough, and I don't want to deal with overseas shipping. But I've got a guy that I know that is already well aware of how to do all of that stuff. So I've been in talks with him about it. It's just a matter of me sitting down with him and getting him the list more than anything. So
fair enough.
So Scott, this will be available on your website under the marketing category to download, correct?
Yeah, so I'm going to make a temporary page at the moment until Friday because I've used up all my space.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll make a temporary site and I'll post that one, and then but it'll be available to just download and then upload anywhere with your links. So hopefully, like over some time, we'll have a lot of Evolve members doing this. So we'll come and share our communities, and the Evolve members will use that to recruit with their referral links. You know, everyone help each other. I think the potential to grow together on Skool is amazing. It's huge. Just got to bring everyone together. Any last words? Everyone's sure.
No, appreciate everybody showing up. That's our thing, right? We're growing.
Definitely. We're growing. Yeah. We'll just keep turning up, and we build it, they will come. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone. Check out these communities, and yeah, drop them in the comments as well. See you on the next one.